So, I've not had it personally, but my mum had root canal surgery once, and kind of sounds like on a par with the enjoyment that I experienced today. And I'm joking; it wasn't actually quite that bad, but it was a ugly win, shall we say? Oh, you're actually in agreement. I'm never sure. I can see your thinking face almost also looks like they're about to beat the crap out of me.
No.
So,
no, that
your fault, mate.
It was a terrible game. Terrible game to watch. That's why I don't go in the dugout much.
Yeah.
This has been enforced. But first half we did okay. They came to put 11 men behind the ball and hopefully try and nick one. And we had a lot of the ball. We didn't use it particularly well, and they just banged it long. I mean, it was like watching rugby, to be quite honest with them. And second half, he made a decent move actually, their manager, and he pressed their two wingers much higher at the pitch, which stopped our full-backs getting it. But then they basically wanted to turn it into a scrap.
Yeah. And
they did that successfully. I'm a bit gutted with our boys that we sunk down to that level and got involved in just playing long ball. So yeah, terrible to watch, but it's a vital 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're heavily depleted, aren't we, in terms of injuries? So how much of it now, at the moment, is it about just grinding out that result? I know you like to see a good game of football at the same time, but with the amount of players we've got out at the moment, how much of it is just getting the result we need?
And it's all about that. Tuesday night we won with a set piece, and today we got a penalty, and I think Antonio's produced a great finish for his goal. And it's nice that a young lad like that he's come from the 18s to the reserves. Now he's got his chance here, and it's nice that he has grabbed it, because we are in a situation where we're struggling with players. A lot of injuries, obviously suspensions, and you're looking for players to say, I want that shirt, and he produced a great performance today. But we've lost Radders today with the blokes give him a terrible elbow, cut his head right open.
Yeah, I didn't really see that, to be honest. I kind of missed that one. I think a lot of people did, unfortunately, including the ref.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've lost Boulders. I think it's the knee that he had an operation on, and he had a long time out of it, and he's just twisted it with no one around him today. So we'll see how that is. I'm not sure that he's going to be available Tuesday either. But on the bright side, I've got myself and Dave Collins back from suspension Tuesday. I think Billy Johnson's going to start training next week. So at this time of the season, it's just about the 3 points, and I do want to see a good game of football, and we don't ever send our teams out to hit it long and not play football like them today. And I'm gutted for the fans that they've seen a crap game of football, but I'll go home tonight and all it'll read is 2-1.
Exactly.
So I'll take that for now.
How much of it is down to sort of like, I know this season you wanted to have a smaller squad and give people more of a chance to play many games. Unfortunately, you probably never expected in a million years to lose this many players. You've lost a lot of your first team, really. So is there any, are you going to just wait for them to come back, or are you going to try and...
We are looking for players, but the thing is, right now we've got such a close group in there. They're all mates now, which is what we wanted to get from the start. It took me, nearly 2 years now to get that atmosphere right, and we've got it right now. They all train brilliantly together. They all have a laugh together, and so what we've got to do is not just pick any player. You can have a great player, but if they haven't got the right attitude and they don't fit into the group, then it's not the right player for us. So we are looking. I've put a few feelers out there, and the other thing about it is it's hard to get somebody to change clubs at this stage of the season, but we've still got enough good players, even that are fit now. So things are looking up, and I'm back Tuesday, Dave's back Tuesday, Jay Smith's coming back Thursday. So they're 3 players that will be vital for us.
Now, even though today was kind of like watching fecal matter falling down a toilet pan, magic does happen and dreams do come true. Certainly for me, I got to see my hero in action today. What a magical occasion. Gary Ansell's come on. What do you think of the job he's done for you today?
I realised after about 10 minutes of the second half that I had to put him on.
Yeah.
Because we were lacking that presence, a bit of know-how up front, bit of experience, and and Antonio has done fantastically today, no question about it.
But he's a young lad.
But he's a young lad. He's learning the game. He's so honest, and he needs someone with that bit of experience to draw a foul off somebody. It's not cheating. Actually drawing a foul properly. Someone who can hold it up and know exactly what they're going to do with it. And to be fair, Gal played really well when he came on. With his fitness levels, he hasn't played in probably 4 years now.
I think we were talking about this, and I think the last time he came on was when the team he was playing for at the time might have been Rovers, I don't know. But they were 3-1 up, and he's come on and they've lost 4-3.
No, we were 2-1 up at Averley and we lost 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
5 minutes left.
And I think when Manor have scored, he's come on.
Yeah, they've scored, yeah.
I think he thought, yeah.
But no, he did do well. He trains with us all the time. The boys love him. He's larger than life character, and the boys thrive off the things he says and does in training. And he's come on, and it's nice because obviously when I'm on the pitch, I can get mine and Gary's message across quicker on that pitch. And when me and Gary are both in the dugout, it is hard to get that message out onto that pitch. And when Gal went on, he organised people, he got people moving around, and I don't want to give him too big a head,
No.
but he did do the job that I thought he would.
On the sort of big head front, I did slip him the man of the match, Fredo. I'm sorry, but so how big a Walter Fredo is amongst the lads.
Yeah.
Basically, they don't go out for you, mate. They're fighting for that Fredo, aren't they? So I've actually got a solid goal Fredo for the end of the Player of the Year.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that'll be Ansel, by the way, just so you're aware. Tuesday night, finally, quickly, Takeley. I'm presuming, I don't want to read your mind, but I think you'll probably go up front, won't you, for that game?
Yeah, what I said to the boys is I wanted to be in a position where, after I came back from suspension, I didn't have to put myself in the team. And if everyone was fit from today, I probably wouldn't be in the team. But with Boulders and Radders both pulling up today, it probably will mean that I play.
Yeah.
And Dave Collins might even play as well. But we have got boys there who can do that job. But it's now just making a head count.
That's it.
For Tuesday.
How do you rate your chances?
It's going to be hard to tell actually, because they're pretty much a brand new side. Takeley, they had a new manager come in, and he's brought a whole raft of new players in before Christmas, and I think he's only had 2 games because of the weather. So I think they probably played today. So they're still going to be learning each other's games. So yes, it's a difficult one because Takeley, renowned, good side, good football inside. I think it's going to be a very, very tough game. But we don't fear anyone at home. We're unbeaten at home, and I want to stay that way to the end of the season.